My name's Kim, and I'm an IT executive at Canadian Tire. Thank you. Unlike some of the startups that you're going to be hearing about, I don't need to tell you what Canadian Tire is. You know what Canadian Tire is, right? Good. So I'll start by quizzing you. And there may be some prizes involved, too. How many people have an actual Canadian Tire money bill in their wallet right now? Anybody? We have, I think, 6 prizes. If you can come to our booth afterwards and show us a bill, we can give you a prize. And you're also aging yourself by telling me that you have a bill in your wallet. How many people bought their kids their first bike at Canadian Tire or a Sport Chek store? Yeah, I think my bike was probably from there. And did you know that we own Sport Chek? Canadian Tire owns Sport Chek, National Sports, Nevada Bobs, Pro Hockey Life, Mark's Warehouse. We're a big organization. PartSource, we have a bank, we have petroleum, we're a big organization. And that means we can invest heavily in IT. And we know we have to. We're an iconic company. We're Canadian. You can't get more Canadian than us. But we need to stay ahead of the game. We need to stay ahead of the competition. And that means investing in technology. And we can. We're currently investing in big data, predictive analytics, natural language processing. We're doing lots of amazing things. That's why we were the first retailer at Communitech and probably the first corporation at Communitech. And that's why I'm here today, to talk to you. So it's about innovation technology, but I want to actually tell you about my personal story at Canadian Tire. I've been there about 8 years, 2 years, I can't remember. A few years into Canadian Tire, I'd been a junior project manager, then a senior project manager, and then I heard we were starting up an e-commerce project. Now, it was time for us to get in the game of e-commerce. We actually were in e-commerce much, much earlier, and we're kind of like 2 ahead of the game almost. We had to get out of e-commerce, but that's kind of another story. We had to get back into e-commerce, and that was a project that would have been probably 10 times bigger than anything I'd ever done. I'd never done an agile project before, hadn't worked in digital, but this is one of those kind of career-defining moments where I'm like, I need to take a risk here. This is something I want to do. So I made kind of like one of those cold call, really like intimidating knocks on a door of a new associate vice president whose name was Rex Lee, and introduced myself, and he took a chance on me, and he hired me for the job. And we built a team of about 40 of us in a room, dedicated. It felt like a startup, right? We were blood, sweat, and tears, and we delivered that e-commerce project in 10 months, and I'm really proud of that. That was 4 years ago. And since then, I'm now an executive. And Rex Lee, whose door I knocked on, he's the CIO. And I tell you that story because I want to show you 2 things. One, we absolutely are a company with opportunity. I'm proof of that. And number 2, although it's a large corporation, it has the feel of a startup. You feel in your project rooms, with your dedication, you're contributing to the company, and that's a true feeling at our company. So it's a great place to work. I told you my personal story, and please come and join us at our booth, and I want to hear your story. Thanks.